All right, y'all. So I'm gonna be honest. I forgot that all this stuff happened with Lucas, and I got the news that I just heard the news that he's leaving NCT and WayV. So I want a refresher, and I found this video that actually popped up in my recommended, and it sparked this video. So I just want to what I'm saying. I just want to catch up on what happened and just see what's going on from the POV of an citizen. So let's get into it. Let's go. This video is brought to you by Sebastian's Patreon. Hey, sorry, not sorry to bother you, but I have something very, very important to tell you. As you know, I have a Patreon, and now it's being upgraded per se. It's thick now, like Wano thick. There are now 3 tiers. I'll put the descriptions of all the tiers on the screen. Pause if you would like to read it. It's time to lock in, and by lock in, I mean every week we'll have a post. I'm just saying, if I was you, I would definitely go over to the Patreon and check it out because I'm giving back. So, yeah. If you would like to support the channel and the community, head over to my Patreon and tell me how you like it. Thank you for everything. Now, let's get back to the video.
Sebastine here, and welcome back to my channel. So if you watch my content, you might have realized I have been on a bit of a break. I think it's been about 2 months since I've uploaded. I was initially working on a video that would be the first upload after my short break, and I did not expect my first video coming back after my break to be talking about Lucas leaving WayV and NCT as a whole. But here we are. I'll still post the video I'm working on in the very near future, but since I'm an N citizen, I mean my name is Sebastine, I'm a seasonee, and I have discussed the Lucas situation on my channel multiple times before, I definitely wanted to come back and discuss his departure from the group. So to my subscribers that I haven't talked to in a while, hey, I hope you're all doing well, and I'm sorry that I'm returning on this note. In this video, I'll discuss both the statements from SM and Lucas announcing his departure and my thoughts on the situation as a whole, including the future of WayV, Lucas's quote, solo or individual activities, the state of NCT or the division of NCT's fandom, and just the discourse I've seen online about the situation.
Oh, shit.
So let's get
About to
into
go
it,
in
but
depth.
before we do, I first really want to encourage you to join my Discord server if you haven't joined already. It's a really great community where you can discuss K-pop with other K-pop stans, and it's been up and running for about 2 years at this point. We have over 2,000 members and weekly events, and it's honestly a lot of fun. Further ado, let's get right into a video. So for a quick recap, and I won't go into too many details, because I'm sure if you've been in touch with K-pop at all in the past 2 or so years, you already know. On August 23rd, 2021, a bunch of allegations from Lucas's alleged ex-girlfriends circulated online, accusing Lucas of cheating, gaslighting, and basically using them for money. 2 days later, on August 25th, SM and Lucas both released statements announcing his indefinite hiatus to reflect on his actions. The problem here was the nature of the statements. In SM's statement, they apologized for causing concern due to Lucas's personal life and wrongdoings, and also their handling of their artists, announcing that all content concerning Lucas, including the unreleased single titled Jalapeno featuring WayV's Hendry, would be halted until further notice. In his handwritten letter posted to Instagram, Lucas apologized for his wrong behavior to the fans, members of NCT, and company staff, promising to reflect and that his behavior wouldn't happen again. In both of these statements, SM and Lucas apologized for his quote wrongdoings, but didn't confirm or deny the allegations, which left some fans confused and led to a lot of speculation.
Okay. It says in the past, many idols have paused to reflect on their actions despite them being innocent. Many other idols also have given out apology statements for allegations that were later proved fake. Fans of Lucas hope this apology is similar to those and a wish for SM Entertainment to examine the incident in more detail. I don't really you know what I'm saying? I don't really have an opinion on saying you pausing to reflect on my actions. I don't know too much about PR, my PR is kind of ass, so I'm just like taking this in and trying to understand.
Some fans linked the allegations to known NCT sasaengs, such as Fly to the Moon Zero, explaining that the rumors were false and made to sabotage Lucas's career. Some citizens wanted Lucas out of WayV and NCT entirely, believing the allegations were true, while some other fans weren't sure and found the statement unclear, wanting SM to shed some light on the issue and
But I swear to God, it's like, fool, when you're putting an apology out for doing something wrong, you're literally like, you can be as genuine as ever, but it's just like the luck of the draw. It's just like a flip of a coin. People will either believe you or not. You could be truthful. You could say everything that's happened to the T, but if people don't believe you, then they ain't gonna believe you. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the court of public opinion is probably, I wouldn't say it's unfair, but it is unfair. But at the same time, it probably isn't unfair. It's just like some people just get the shit in the stick sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know? Like, like, am I making sense? I'm not trying to say nothing stupid. I'm just trying to like think while I'm going. You know?
explain exactly what went down. Since then, NCT
I feel as though, okay, what I do think is that when apologies come, he says, was Lucas just apologizing for the alleged dating or just for the controversy in general? I don't know. By that apology, to me, it seems like he could be At the end of the day, you're not gonna know who's genuine and who's not. To be honest, like, that's just the best thing that you could do is just get the facts or just get what was proven to be fact, or since this is the internet, proven to what whoever won the situation is writing about. But like, at the end of the day, you're not really gonna. The only thing that you're gonna find something true is if you see it with your own eyes. And that's kind of fucked up because there are people who be like, who be calling people out and that should be going unnoticed. That's very fucked up. That is very, very fucked up.
Since then, NCT's fandom has pretty much been a complete mess and really divided, with OT22s versus OT23s and OT6 versus OT7s pretty much being at odds with each other and arguing nonstop in online spaces whenever Lucas resurfaced on social media, when a member of NCT made mention of all 23 members of NCT or didn't mention Lucas. It's honestly been a nightmare ever since. I never would have guessed that we would go almost 2 years, or more specifically 20 months, before hearing another statement from SM, but here we are in May of 2023.
And also SM is just
On
SM,
May 10th,
so
2023, the SM Town global Twitter account announced that Lucas was officially parting ways with NCT and WayV. The account deleted its original tweet and reposted it, making minor changes to the Korean statement. The phrase "Lucas plans to engage in various individual activities" was changed to "Lucas plans to engage in various activities as a solo artist." In the statement,
I don't really see a problem with that, but okay.
SM claims the decision to leave NCT and WayV was a mutual one between Lucas and the members, and that Lucas will showcase his individual works going forward. From the statement, we can assume that Lucas is still with SM, although he's no longer a member of NCT. From the Korean statement, specifically, it sounds like he'll be releasing music as a solo artist, and we have seen a few videos from his Instagram.
I feel like he will.
Choreo, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see exactly what the solo or individual activities will be. Lucas is also opening his own bubble account, and we did see SM CEO Chris Lee post a picture with Lucas on Instagram back in February, so it seems pretty certain that he's still with SM and that they haven't terminated his contract.
Well, they ain't gonna terminate his contract. The contract is a contract. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, in all honesty, I'm pretty sure SM was trying to pick and choose, and they chose that this situation wasn't enough to get him out this contract. So
In his Instagram post, Lucas expressed it took a considerable amount of time to make the decision to part ways with WayV and NCT. He also expressed his gratitude towards his fans that supported him and mentioned how he'll always cherish the memories he made with his former members. So now that we've summarized both of the statements, let's talk about them. To be honest, when I heard the news and read the statements, I kind of felt nothing. 2 years had passed, only to receive a lackluster statement from SM that still left much to be desired, and after all of that, they waited 2 years just to let us know that Lucas was leaving. At first, I wondered why SM would wait almost 2 years only to announce his departure.
one of my things is with this is like, sometimes the internet literally just wants to see a car crash. And at the end of the day, I have a theory that the internet really does not care about any of this shit. They just want to see the car crash and they're bored and they just want to like talk about something and get their tweets up. You know what I'm saying? Get some thumb workouts, you know? Like, cause it's like, dude, if y'all are really on Lucas's ass for doing this, which is a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? The shit that was being said, that's some asshole shit, bro. That's some real asshole shit. Even if it's true or not, I don't know. Me personally, I have no idea. But like the thing is, this is a should be a private situation. And people are just like itching to see like what happened? What happened? Oh, we waited 2 years and he's leaving. Do y'all want, like, my question is, and tell me if I'm wrong, do y'all want it to be true? So y'all can get the satisfaction of you, I guess, saying OT6 or OT22, and then you'll go about your day, and I'm pretty sure you won't really care, honestly. But like, I don't know, like are we like, are y'all waiting on the details so y'all can be proven right? I don't know, bro. Like, shit, the internet be, like I said,
In
y'all
that
at the
time
mercy of the
frame,
internet
what
with
was
public
done?
opinion.
Why would SM wait so long and let the NCT fandom burn and fight amongst themselves in the meantime? I can only speculate, but I think that SM did intend to reintroduce Lucas to the group. Whether you like Lucas or not, you have to admit he was one of the most popular members and brought a lot of people into the fandom. But maybe with all of the backlash and the very apparent division in the fandom, all parties decided that his departure would be in both his and WayV's best interest. They might have found it easier for both Lucas and WayV to start fresh, rather than to put themselves in the path of even more backlash from fans who might not approve of Lucas rejoining the group. But the fact that SM didn't explicitly state the allegations are false or not will undoubtedly lead to many fans not wanting to support Lucas due to uncertainty. And to be honest, that's SM's fault. Lucas's place
It's
in
always
Super
SM.
M also seems to be up in the air, because although SM only specified that he was leaving NCT and WayV, I'm assuming he's also no longer in Super M, since they did say that Lucas would focus on solo activities. And with EXO's Kai unable to participate in Super M's comeback later this year due to his very sudden enlistment, I think it's more likely that SM will switch in 2 new members for the time being. With Taeyong, Ten, and Mark being members of NCT, I think keeping Lucas in Super M would cause a lot of friction and conflict in the fandom between the N citizens that do and don't support Lucas. The thing that I hate the most is that the statement in itself still leaves much room for speculation and confusion, in my opinion. In many cases in the past, when allegations have been false, companies have released statements saying that they would investigate to confirm the facts, and they later state that they would pursue legal action against the accusers if the allegations were in fact just rumors. Or if the idol in question was guilty of the allegations, they terminate their contract or have them apologize and settle with the accuser. But none of that happened here. And if SM is pursuing legal action, they haven't communicated that. In short, I have no
And also, SM does communicate their business decisions, don't they?
clue what happened, but I do think the fact that SM chose not to terminate Lucas's contract means something. That's just my opinion though.
I don't know.
Let me know your thoughts in the comments. So next I want to talk about the future of WayV. If you're not new to my channel, you know I adore WayV. They were one of the first NCT units I fell for, along with 127. And 10 is one of my alt biases, along with NCT leader Taeyong and Chinese Taemin. So as a Waishini, it sucked to see the situation happen at a time when WayV was really killing it, in my opinion. I've seen a lot of discourse online with some people saying WayV will suffer or lose fans with Lucas leaving the group since he has such a big following, even mentioning the numbers of WayV's most recent comeback, Phantom. While it's true that some of WayV's fandom may leave, I think that there are many Waishinis who still intend on supporting WayV and whatever Lucas ends up doing individually. What really bothers me though is people referring to WayV as Flop V because Lucas left, and saying how they won't make noise in the industry without him.
Bro, I swear to God, Twitter loves the word flop. Jesus Christ.
As well as people on the other side calling Lucas dozen every 5 seconds. I don't know. The toxicity and division in the fandom is really getting old for me, is what I'm trying to say here. Even though this might not be 100% closure with Lucas leaving the group and WayV continuing on as a group of 6, I encourage you all to just support who you want to support and leave the individuals that you don't want to support alone. I don't see the point in dragging someone I don't like or don't support on the internet. I'd rather move on and focus on the artists I do like and support, but in short, I think
Well, you
WayV
have a
will be
brain,
fine.
so
This isn't the end for them, which I think should be obvious and shouldn't need to be stated despite some of the stuff I'm seeing on Twitter. They're talented and they have a fan base that loves them, and I look forward to seeing what they'll do in the near future. I also really feel for the members of WayV. Whenever a group loses a member, it's difficult no matter the circumstances. I know it must have been really hard to have to stay silent on the issue for almost 2 years and get dragged by fans every time they didn't mention Lucas or they referred to WayV as 7 or NCT as 23. I know it must have been an exhausting experience since I'm sure they're still very close with Lucas. In fact, Winwin was just spotted with Lucas at a restaurant in Korea just last month on April 3rd. So I hope that WayV are doing well with healing and closing this chapter as well. In conclusion, although this is an anticlimactic ending to a nearly 2-year-long ordeal, I'm glad it's finally over despite its ambiguity. Like I've said on my channel many times before, although we don't know all of the details concerning the situation, I think SM handled this deplorably. More than anything, I'm left with a bitter taste in my mouth because their mishandling has hurt both the members of NCT and fans. So no matter where you stand on the situation, if you're an NCitizen, Weishini, or Lumi, I hope you discuss the situation with nuance and don't contribute to the toxicity in the fandom already. So to wrap things up, how do you feel about the situation? Are you surprised that Lucas is parting ways with NCT? Why do you think SM waited almost 2 years to put a pin in the issue? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, so please share. If you've made it this far, thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
I appreciate this information. What do I think about this situation? Obviously I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not about to join a hate train because if that's a cool thing to do, if he did that shit, he's gonna get the repercussions of the shit he did. If he didn't do that shit, I pray that the reversal of all this backlash will be swift and he will have a good career. And I just hope the truth comes out, and thoughts and prayers to all respective parties, to be honest. But what do y'all think? Let me know in the comments down below.